Hello again, this is my model railway news update. It's been a few days since I last did a news report. Yeah, no excuses, just being lazy. Anyway, in that time Bachmann made their autumn announcements, and I'll stick to some highlights as there's quite a few other channels have covered it in detail already. The star of the show, I think, is of course the Class 313 and 314 EMUs. I'm so glad to see this come into market, and perhaps this shows a growing trend that new to market models will be mostly multiple units going forward as they dominate the rail railways these days. Being released in the EFE rail range, this is the first ready to run models of the PEP family in this scale. The models replicate both classes, and while they're using some shared tooling, there's also some unique differences depending on the model. They'll all be 3-car sets with detailed body shells, separate handrails and pipework, accurate pantographs, and in the case of the Class 313, the third rail shoe gear. Also, there's differences in the interiors, with the 313 having high back seating and the 314 with the prototypical low back seating instead. All of them will have coreless motors in the centre car that also has a diecast chassis, a Plux 22 DCC socket, a pre-fitted speaker setup, and conductive couplings for shared lighting and control. There's a range of liveries to choose from too, with obviously my favourite, the ScotRail Blue version. And we also saw running and illuminated production samples, so they are speeding along with this project, that's for sure. The models will retail at $349.95 RRP for analogue versions, with delivery expected in early 2026. It's really great to see Bachmann bringing this to market and expanding the range of modern image passenger units, and I hope this will be the start of seeing many more to come. Well done them. And then they announced some more 47s. Son of a bitch! That's plenty, just let's move on. So Accurascale are also in on the EMU game and showed some engineering prototypes of their Electrostar project. These are unpowered samples shown here, and they are really looking superb already. But there are areas that need a little refinement, like the kinematic couplings and the roof axis and fixings. Also proving to be a bit tricky to get right is the destination screen fitting mechanism apparently, which needs further evaluation. But aside from some pre-production issues, these are shaping up really great with some nice looking underframe detailing and good pantograph design too. It'll be very interesting doing a head-to-head comparison between this unit and the EFE Class 313 when they are both out. However, these are 4-car sets though, at an RRP of £499, with the EFE Rails one a 3-car set and an RRP of £349.95. Seems the EFE Rail one is better value. Time will tell though, but it's great to see these new sets of units progressing well. I'll get back onto EMU news in a moment, but while we're talking of Accurascale, there's been a bit of a delay with the latest Class 66 run. Apparently the ship carrying them from China decided to detour to Europe before unloading into the UK. This has meant an additional 3-week delay on these models. I guess these things happen, but really highlights the reliance on global logistics these days. So back to EMUs. Dapol are also progressing their Class 323 3-car EMU as well. All of these are in 00 scale and really expands the range of modern image passenger models. These are engineering samples from Dapol which actually run too, and are being evaluated by the team at the company. Hopefully I'll have some more info on this one for you very soon as well. By the way, this one has an RRP of £350 for a 3-car set. Maybe we should have a 3-way battle of the EMUs. Exclusive to Gaugemaster, TrainTech has a new lighting module designed to make the installation of building lighting quick and easy. You don't need to solder or fit extra resistors. This new unit does it all, and it's ideal for adding that extra level of detail to a scene. This module, like the others in the range, runs on 9 to 16 volt DC, but additional control of the outputs is available when connected to a suitable DCC controller. Coming with warm white LEDs, this unit can also be used in more industrial or modern settings if cool white LEDs are substituted. Available separately in the TrainTech range. The unit is priced at £23.75. Oxford Diecast are offering their 7-day Christmas countdown box set of model vehicles this year, priced at £49.95 with free delivery in the UK. You'll get 7 diecast vehicles in 1/76 scale, with the idea to open a door to get a new model each day in the week before Christmas. Like a mini advent calendar, I guess. Would make an interesting pre-Christmas gift, I reckon. Piko have announced a new model of the Polish SU46 as number 037 in HO scale. Featuring digital control of various lighting features as you'd expect, it has a Plux 22 decoder and can be fitted with sound as well. It's perhaps not my most favourite livery on this loco, but it's an interesting diesel from the PKP and priced at an RRP of €229 or €339 for digital with sound. Also from Piko, but this time in G-scale, is this fun Christmas set of a BR80 steam loco and 2 wagons. You also get a circle of track and a controller, as well as festive packaging. Also, the loco has smoke and lights too, operational under analog DC. I guess the most remarkable thing about this set is that it has an RP of €249.99, and as for a G-scale locomotive and 2 wagons, I mean, if you don't like the decoration, you could repaint these and have a starter set in G-scale for under €250. If you think that's good value for money, then Hornby have re-released, as they do every year, their Christmas wagon. Aside from the colour, this hasn't changed in years, and it's based on the old 7-plank wagon, which I believe first came out in 1955. So I think this is just really a cash grab. So if you want to help fund the Hornby Christmas office party, you can get this year's one for the astonishing price of £32.99. ModellbahnShop Lippe have teamed up with Roco to produce an exclusive triple pack of the VTG Type ZACNS tank wagons, featuring 3 different livery options, of which I especially like the bottom one here. This exclusive pack comes in at €129.90. The models themselves aren't new. Roco offer them in other livery options, but if you want something a bit different, you can pre-order now with delivery due around June 2026. They also ship to the UK, by the way. Want a free Metcalf card kit? This is a fun fish and chip shop building, and it could be yours when you buy the December edition of Railway Modeller magazine. A good read and something to tinker away with on a cold winter's night too. Worth checking out. Robo Models have managed to advance its SU46 project in TT scale. Last we saw there were these CAD renderings, but now fast forward on, we have been shown this fully decorated working sample model of this famous Polish shunter. And it looks really good, I think. The decoration looks spot on, and all the handrails, lighting and overall details on this moulding make this a great looking TT scale model. Seems to still be on track for a pre-Christmas release too, but I'm not sure of the price just yet, so I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, that's the video folks, thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date, and I'll see you on the next one.
So model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, tiny worlds, choo choo.